Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here in between the raindrops with Cooper and Brandy, and what we're going to be doing for you today on video is demonstrating Cooper's ability to understand and respond to his new formal on-leash obedience commands. The little bit of corrections and a lot of motivations that we give the dogs when we're working with them and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any little correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Your guys are going to come home with their very own training equipment, and Rich will be teaching you today how to use it properly. Now Cooper's sitting very nicely at Brandy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Cooper heel, and heeling is nothing more than proper leash walking. So you're going to be able to walk these guys without being dragged down the street. The goal with a beagle is to keep their nose up off the ground so that they're more focused on you than they are on what's going on around them. And each time he stops, she praises him for a good job, and those sits are automatic. You want to go around one more time, Brandy? So if you change speed, if you speed up, he should do the same. If you slow down and you're having a casual, leisurely walk, he should do the same. And each time that you stop, whether it's to cross traffic or talk to a neighbor, he should be sitting quietly at your left to wait for his next command. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, we do not use his name. The long sit stay can be practiced indoors as well as outdoors. Now he's trying to lay down, and Brandy will heel him out of that and make him hold that sit stay. And you can each put a dog on a leash, and we're expecting another 4 days of rain. Practice indoors. Don't let this go. Start out at about 30 seconds and work slowly up over the next several months to 3 minutes, I'm sorry. When Brandy returns back to him, she walks counterclockwise back to heel. She stops at his shoulders, and then he expects to get another command. And they take off heeling again. And I will tell you that for beagles, this is awesome obedience because they're gun dogs, they're bred to hunt rabbits. They love to put their noses on the ground and just smell away because we have lots of wildlife back here. And he's doing a great job of keeping his head up, staying focused on Brandy. This time, instead of returning back to him, she's going to call him, and this is the come on command. And I know that this was one of the problems that you were having. And he gets lots of praise for coming to you. He has to know that that is always a good command and that he's going to get praised. And then he goes back to heel and back sitting. So everything starts and stops at that heel position. Trying to keep him in the video. He's shaking off the rain. Brandy leaves him in another sit stay. She turns to face him and always make him hold it, kind of extend it by like 5 seconds a day. She will demonstrate the come on command again. He comes right in and sits. No more jumping all over you. And then he goes back to heel and back sitting. Perfect. Now the next commands that we're going to be demonstrating for you are your down commands. And there are 2 of those. It's a series. The first down command is the down from a heel position. So before you attempt to put your dog into a down, always have him seated first. Brandy's going to take her left open palm straight down toward the ground on the one-word command to down and stay. This is an exercise that's best practiced in the house. We do this outside just so you can see it clearly, but practice this right in your living room. And when Brandy returns back to him, she walks all the way around him again back to heel. Now your downstay, you can practice for 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, working all the way up to 5 minutes. And typically in a 5-minute long downstay, the dog will be asleep. This is your down. If he doesn't go down, you see that little tiny tug that Brandy gave him as a reminder. And then she'll call him in from this exercise. She gives him lots of praise so that he knows he's doing a good job. And back to heel and back sitting. Now these commands, Rich is going to teach you today how to use them in your everyday life. So these are, we put it together in a little drill for you so you can see everything that the boys have learned. But Rich is going to teach you how to use these every day. Now this is their down from a distance. Brandy has him sitting. She's going to leave him in a stay. She's going to turn to face him. This is the only time that you're going to use your right hand to give the command. And she's going to drop him into a down from a distance. That was almost perfect. So we have demonstrated for you all of Cooper's formal on-leash obedience commands. Rich will answer any questions that you have about everyday living situations. We will be back to show you your other boys' skills, and then Rich is going to see you real soon. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.